Hi, and welcome to today's update on Safemoon. Good morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. So let's start off by having a look at and seeing what's going on in the markets with Safemoon. So we've seen a bit of a drop over the last 24 hours, just over 12%, as you can see from the screen. However, the volume has gone up. Now, I'll go into details about that. We've had the ZBG listing. However, there is someone on Reddit who has a look at the whale movements, what they are selling and how that can affect the price. So I'll get onto that in a minute as well. But let's have a look and see how a community is growing. Over 1.4 million addresses now, and that is absolutely incredible. So more than 1.4 million holders, and it's growing pretty fast. And more good news, the amount that was supposed to be raised for funding the Safemoon Exchange has now been reached, and it has been slightly exceeded as well. So we've got all of that cash, 100% and a bit more to I would say start the project. However, the project had already started. So the architecture was done, the user experience and the user interface as to how the experience for the user will be and what they will see and how it would all link together was already being created. Now, what can be done is where the resource requirements, what skills were needed, were identified. Now that can all start and they can start developing. Now, the time frame for this is 6 months. So in Q4 of this year, we should be seeing the Safemoon Exchange. So exciting things and happening at such a fast rate, but it just goes to show what the community can do and what Safemoon is capable of achieving. So great stuff there. As I mentioned, the ZBG Exchange has happened, and I think that's reflective in the volume increase. 22% increase in volume. So we're seeing a lot more money going into it, but obviously the price has gone down. And again, like I mentioned, we will go into that. But this is great in terms of more exchanges because it allows people to have access to it that may not have had access to it before, and they can invest. And I think that's just reflective of Safemoon itself being more worldwide, being more allowing more people to get in. So great news there as well. And just to have a look on CoinMarketCap, these are the most viewed cryptocurrencies on CoinMarketCap. Now, CoinMarketCap is around about the 100 mark of the most visited websites in itself. Clearly a very popular one in the crypto world. People go to it, rely on it. But Safemoon has been number one for days now. Every day that I go onto this, Safemoon is the most viewed, whether people are looking at it to buy, people are looking at it to see how it's progressing, or they're just coming across it and they want to know what it is. It's excellent that Safemoon is up there at the top and consistently as well. In most instances, before it always used to be Bitcoin, and that's no surprise. And even though people know what Bitcoin is, people still, obviously, because it's a market dominant coin, would look at it. So this is what I was mentioning in terms of the whales. So someone has on Reddit, kindly enough, gone through and had a look at the addresses and seen what whales there are out there. So whales, if you don't know, are the big holders, the guys and girls who can affect the price because the large quantity that they hold. The whale reflects the size of them. So someone's had a look and seen the movements within their wallets. So not a great change in the grand majority of them. However, as we can see here, lost a total of 3 baby whales over the last 30 hours. So that's interesting. So if they are selling, then obviously that would have a downward pressure on the price. And that's no surprise then that we're seeing this decrease in price as well. So I think in the long run, it's not something to be concerned about. I think the more the whales go down in size is a good thing. That means that no one or few holders can change the price a significant amount. It has to be the majority. And as we're seeing in the price here as well, I think what we will see is, yes, it did go up and it go down, but here we're seeing it bouncing around and having some volatility, but I think it will stabilize, which lets it get ready for the next increase. And this, I think, is healthy, and I think it's also a pattern that we see as well. So I don't think it's anything to be concerned about. I think it's worth remembering a couple of things. One, this is still very, very new. So yes, the price is stabilizing, but it's got a long way to go. And the value that Safemoon is bringing, imagine once this Safemoon Exchange is up and running, that it is bringing so much more value to the cryptocurrency world. That value will be reflected in the Safemoon token, and as a result, the increase in price. In the long term, yes, I think this will go up a significant amount. It can have volatility in the short term, especially as those who bought very early, who hold a large amount, do wish to sell and lock in those products. And here it mentions the final thoughts as well. The person who's written this mentions that you have to hold. You don't have to let the negativity make you think that this is going to go down or anything like that. Basic supply and demand concepts, and that's exactly what it is. And lastly, just to finish off, I thought this was quite interesting. This is someone who has custom made this for the Safemoon community. Look at that. That's incredible. Imagine seeing someone walking around and wearing that bling, and on the back it says "to the moon." So that's it just absolutely amazing from Juru Medusa. And I think this is reflective as well of the community getting behind this project, behind Safemoon altogether, and really wearing the merchandise, just making sure the word gets out there. They're really good at campaigning and advertising the name of it as well, and it's no wonder this has grown so quickly as well. So there you go. That is today's update on Safemoon. Hope you found that informative. Hope you found that useful. If so, do give me a like. Do consider subscribing. I'm going to try to bring you daily updates. There's a lot of news out there across the various platforms. A lot going on there, a lot that is posted. But what I want to do is just aggregate that and bring that to you so it can be easily digestible. Whether you are already part of the community or new to the community and you're trying to see what Safemoon is and what's going on and trying to be informed. And I think the more information that we have, the better we are as a community to make sure that we understand what's going on and also understand the volatility and the price movements as well, and what is coming up in the future. So there you have it. That's today's update on Safemoon, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.